at one of Washington's most exclusive black tie events. A roast meant for laughs landed with something else. Silence. President Trump returned to the Alfalfa Club dinner Saturday night to deliver a roast-style speech. But several of his lines, including a quip about people I hate, in the room, were met by long pauses and muted reaction from the bipartisan crowd. He ranged from playful jabs about Greenland, saying he'd de-buy it rather than invade it, to a barbed joke about his Fed nominee, Kevin Warsh. "If he doesn't lower interest rates, I'm suing his ass off," he said. Then paused and added, "I'm kidding." The Alfalfa Club dinner is a century-old private tradition. It gathers CEOs, lawmakers, donors, and cultural figures for a night of irreverent speeches that are usually off the record. That setting can invite risky humor, but it also demands a certain diplomacy when the room includes rivals, judges, and corporate titans. Observers say the timing and tone mattered. The speech came after a week of high-profile controversies that had Washington on edge. In a room packed with people Trump has publicly criticized, including bankers, media owners, and nominees he is investigating, some gags landed awkwardly. The line about people I hate was a classic roast gambit that can work when the target laughs along. Here, with a mixed elite crowd and the president himself as the speaker, the line produced silence instead, a sign not simply of poor timing but of the limits of roast humor in a polarized capital. The episode is a small moment, but it highlights a larger reality. When politics and social theater collide, humor can expose divisions rather than bridge them. For a president who thrives on commanding attention, a room that responds with silence is a rare form of feedback. Editors, use short cutaways to headlines from the week and a reaction shot after each joke. Keep the pacing brisk. Attendees later told reporters some jokes landed while others failed to get a response. Coverage across outlets described repeated awkward pauses and moments of silence. A roast is meant to test the limits of taste. In this case, the limits themselves said something about Washington tonight. Subscribe for more concise breakdowns of the week's political theater.